Hey, Shalom, Salakia. Salakia. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. Just wanted to get some things together real quick. So, as you see on the screen, you see the title, Mom Fights Off Daughter's Would-Be Kidnapper Down 4 Flights of Stairs, man. Women here in the West, upon America, Babylon the Great, they don't take heed to warnings. They're very proud. They do what they want. They go and come as they please. Even these young daughters, these young kids out here, man, these young, Eve out here, they they come and go as they please. You can't tell them nothing, man. They come in 2, 3 in the morning, they out all hours of the night. I just did a video on that twin sister that got stabbed by that demonic Jake, a couple of days ago. So yeah, it's getting real out here. It's not fun anymore. To where as you go to your door to go in your house and somebody runs up on you, as you can see on the screen, somebody runs up on you, man. See, you women in America, man, you're going to learn the hard way. A lot of you going to learn the hard way. A lot of you independent. You don't need a man. And this is like a broken record to me. I keep saying it. Brothers keep saying it. And you women are not taking heed to the warning, man. Because these are not our words, man. These are the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. And he said that these days were going to come. He said that these days were going to come. And you see this dude jumping out the back of the out of nowhere, man. He's just jumping out of nowhere. I'm gonna play it in a minute, but I just wanted to get the scripture real quick. This is Isaiah. I'm going back to it, man, because a lot of you women are at ease, man. This is Isaiah 32:9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Hear the voice of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, because these words are his words. It says, give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women. And we are living in those days, man, where you careless women are going to be in trouble, right? You're going to be in trouble, man. It says, for the venture shall fail, the gathering shall not come, right? So, hey, man, the old days of women just being able, and Salakia. Yeah, Salakia. So, yeah, we've been telling you women to get right, but you're not taking heed to the warning. So, in these last days, y'all are going to be in trouble, man, because y'all are very careless. So, let me get this real quick. This is the book of First Timothy, right? Or is it second? No, it's Second Timothy. Salakia. Second Timothy, chapter 3 and verse 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come, man. When you go into that word perilous, that's danger, man. Dangerous times. That's the time we living in. But you women, because you still got your liberty, your freedom, you think it's all good, man. Things can go bad in an instant, as this woman is gonna see in a minute. You're gonna witness this, man. You're gonna see it, right? You have no man in the house. You know, you say that you don't need one, right? Men are no good. We should have a world with no men. No, you women are very proud in your speech and what you say, right? After men done built this whole country and this whole all the things you see and that you enjoy, now you could talk shit, man. Right? So the Lord got something for you, man. Let me get that again. 2 Timothy 3:1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come, man. Right? And hey, these dangerous times, whether you want to take heed to it or not, man, they're here. And they're gonna get worse. And we're gonna see who needs who. We're gonna see who's independent. You know? That's what we're gonna see, man. So without any further ado, let's play this. Check it out.
Terrifying moments, all captured on camera. A teen entering her queen's apartment is ambushed by a masked man. Watch again. A man dressed in camo, jumping her from behind, forcefully grabbing the teen and dragging her away. The woman chasing after her is her mother, Adriana Alvarez.
I never heard her scream like that.
You weren't thinking about your safety at that point.
No, absolutely not. No, it's my baby. Can't take her.
Adriana followed as the man continued to drag her daughter away, the three kicking and fighting all the way down 4 flights of stairs. The harrowing ordeal unfolding this past January as her 18-year-old daughter Lex was coming back home after finishing a morning dog walk.
And hey, this is the mother and the daughter, right? Alvarez, maybe Northern Kingdom. They got the spirit of that rainbow stuff, but I could be wrong. But yeah,
He managed to grab my hair through the door. I remember being thrown onto the heater.
The NYPD identified the suspect as 25-year-old George Vasilou, her daughter's former co-worker. He pled not guilty to a slew of charges related to the attack. Tonight, his attorney not commenting.
He's just pepper spraying me. He's punching me.
The brawl reaching John Velez's first-floor apartment.
I heard her screaming. She ran to my apartment. I started chasing him. He ran across the street.
Enter neighbor Gus Bugas, who ran after him.
And I threw him on the floor. And once I got on top of him, he couldn't go nowhere.
Alvarez says she suffered a dislocated shoulder and eye injury. Her daughter amazingly sustaining minor knee scrapes. Price of a mom putting herself in harm's way, but coming up a hero.
Yeah, I just had angels by my side. I'm just so grateful and so thankful just to have her back.
George Solis, NBC News, New York.
and hey, man, hey, that's you see it, man. These women got some very dangerous times ahead of them, man. You know, she got a black and blue. You know, she suffered, they said, a dislocated shoulder fighting off a man, right? And guess what? Men had to jump in and help them. You know, while these women, you know, they say they don't need a man, but men was the actual ones that saved them, man. Because if it was just them two and that man would have, you know, basically did whatever he wanted to. Right? So the Lord is telling you this for a reason. Right? The Lord is saying this for a reason, man. And that a lot of you women, you're gonna be judged in these last days, man. This is 1 Ezra chapter 4 and verse 37. Right? And it says, I'm in 2nd Ezra, sloppy. 1 Ezra chapter 4, verse 37. Wine is wicked, the king is wicked, women are wicked, all the children of men are wicked, and such are all their wicked works, and there is no truth in them. In their unrighteousness, also they shall perish, man. So what's going to happen when there's every man for themselves? Right? There's going to be a lot of people that perish. A lot of people that perish, man. And you women ain't taking it, you know, serious. Ephesians 5:15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. That team, you know, they said it was a co-worker that did this, man. See, you never know. That dude probably followed her home a couple of times, found out where she lived, you know, found out somehow what floor she lived on or whatever, and made this move. Right? But when you're circumspect, you're watching things, man. You're checking things out. These women, they don't do that, man, for the most part. Some women, they do that, but for the majority of women, they don't do that, man. They don't scope things out. They don't check things out, right? Because all they depend on is 911. But you see what's going on in PA and Pittsburgh. For 4 hours, ain't going to be no calling 911, man. And if you do call, that's all you're going to get is a call, man. You're not getting no help. So, hey, man, when they come on this side, you women, you're going to have to fend for yourself. Ephesians 5:15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, meaning taking hold of these times, seeing what these times are bringing forth, right? Because the days are evil, man. These days are very evil out here. Very evil, man. I'm going to play it again before we get up out of here. But yeah, hey, this is not a time to be BSing, man. This is not a time to be BSing, right? 2nd Esdras chapter 15, right, and verse 18, and it reads, "For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled." Yeah, and all these cities are troubled, man. There's all types of crime and hell breaking forth in these cities, right? Because of what? The pride of you women, the pride of you Jakes, man, the pride of you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. The pride of you, hey, hey, the cities is being troubled, not just because of you, but all you people here in America, Babylon the Great, right? It says, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation, man. So, hey, this ain't even the tip of the iceberg, right? So imagine when you got to go out for food because you hungry, man. You going to take that risk? It's going to be risky to go out there to get some food, man, when you hungry, right? It's going to be real risky for that, man. Risky to do that. Let's get Jeremiah chapter 9, right? Jeremiah chapter 9 and verse 20, I believe. It says, "Yet hear the word of the Lord, O ye women, and let your ear receive the word of his mouth," man. The mouth of the Lord. The mouth of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. It says, "And teach your daughters wailing, and every one her neighbor lamentation," man, because that's the time we living in. Right? We living in lamentation, sorrows, woe, pestilence, famine, plagues. That's what time we live. We ain't living in good times, man. Well, for you people of the world, you ain't living in good times, man. The men of the Lord and those are in this walk and this truth, we understand. So this is a enjoyment for us, man, because we know that our salvation is near. Right, verse 21. "For death is come up unto our windows," and that's what that man was looking for, man. Ain't no telling what he would have did with that woman if he would have got her where he wanted her, man. Right? You see what happened to the mom, right? It says, "For death is come up into our windows and is entered into our palaces," man, into our houses, right? Our hallways where we live, right? It says to cut off the children without, Salakia, to cut off the children from without and the young men from the streets, man. So, hey, that's what's befalling us right now. And it would be in your best interest to take heed to the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. But you don't have to. You can continue to do what you do. Live life like it's golden. And the Lord gonna show you what life is really like, man. So, hey, man, I just wanted to touch on this. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua willing, the elect was edified. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Hey, until the next lesson, Shalom.
Terrifying moments, all captured on camera. A teen entering her queen's apartment is ambushed by a masked man. Watch again. A man dressed in camo, jumping her from behind, forcefully grabbing the teen and dragging her away. The woman chasing after her is her mother, Adriana Alvarez.
I never heard her scream like that.
You weren't thinking about your safety at that point.
No, absolutely not. No, it's my baby. Can't take her.
Adriana followed as the man continued to drag her daughter away, the three kicking and fighting all the way down 4 flights of stairs. The harrowing ordeal unfolding this past January as her 18-year-old daughter Lex was coming back home after finishing a morning dog walk.
He managed to grab my hair through the door. I remember being thrown onto the heater.
The NYPD identified the suspect as 25-year-old George Vasilou, her daughter's former co-worker. He pled not guilty to a slew of charges related to the attack. Tonight, his attorney not commenting.
He's just pepper spraying me. He's punching me.
The brawl reaching John Velez's first-floor apartment.
I heard her screaming. She ran to my apartment. I started chasing him. He ran across the street.
Enter neighbor Gus Bugas, who ran after him.
And I threw him on the floor. And once I got on top of him, he couldn't go nowhere.
Alvarez says she suffered a dislocated shoulder and eye injury. Her daughter amazingly sustaining minor knee scrapes. Price of a mom putting herself in harm's way, but coming up a hero.
Yeah, I just had angels by my side. I'm just so grateful and so thankful just to have her back.
George Solis, NBC News, New York.